ITR filing due date is approaching soon and you are stuck with some confusions. Don't worry, you do not need to run to your chartered accountant or tax consultant for every little confusion because we are here for you. Hello and welcome. I'm Jyoti Arora, a tax expert at Clear. We are India's largest tax and financial services platform and we have served more than 6 million plus return filers. Before we proceed, please subscribe to our channel and claim your free giveaway. You will find the link in the description box below. At Clear, as you know, we strive to impart tax-related knowledge to our viewers in a very simplified manner. This is because we want you to have some basic understanding of income tax and return filing so that you do not completely depend on someone else. In this video, we are going to answer the top 20 frequently asked questions related to ITR filing. So let's get started. Mostly no, but ITR filing becomes a must even if your income is below basic exemption limit in these 4 conditions. First, if you have deposited more than rupees 1 crore in all of your current accounts. Second, if you have incurred expenditure on foreign travel of rupees 2 lakh or more. Third, if you have incurred electricity expenditure of rupees 1 lakh or more. Or fourth, if you have beneficial interest or signing authority in foreign countries. Yes, you can claim deductions while filing ITR, but remember that there would be a mismatch between your ITR filed and Form 16, and so you might receive a query from the Income Tax Department. Hence, you should retain all the documentary proofs for validation if at all you receive any notice. You can file ITR too. Stock market gains are shown under the head Income from Capital Gains. However, if you have income from business and profession along with the capital gains income, then file ITR 3. Whereas if you have any other source of income other than business and profession, then you can file ITR 2. The regime that saves you the tax is most beneficial. ClearTax will automatically select the regime which is beneficial for you. ClearTax filing portal will give you an option to compare and switch between the regimes in the last screen. Yes, very few exemptions and deductions are allowed in the new tax regime. Rebate under Section 89 is one of them. Only salaried individuals can switch between the old and the new tax regimes every year. However, persons earning income from the business and profession have only once in a lifetime option. For salaried, just a declaration in ITR is required, whereas individuals with business income have to file 10IE before ITR filing. The exempt maturity amount of LIC policy should be reported under the exempt income head in ITR. However, please note that the benefit of exemption is available only if the annual premium paid towards the LIC policy is not more than 10% of the sum assured for the policy issued on or after 1st April 2012, whereas 20% of sum assured in case of policies issued before 30th March 2012. The medical insurance premium or medical bills in case of uninsured senior citizens can be claimed against Section 80D found under the deductions tab in ITR forms. Audit provisions are applicable only if the turnover is more than rupees 1 crore. Also, the method of turnover calculation is different for futures and options than regular business. We already have a detailed video on it. You can check the link in the description box. Are you enjoying the learning? Also type yes in the comment section below if you did learn a bit more about our ITR filing. Now let's proceed. There is no specific provision once you miss the belated return due date. However, in exceptional cases, you can be allowed. All you have to do is file an application for condonation of delay stating the reason for missing the deadline to the Income Tax Commissioner of your jurisdiction. The IT department can either accept or reject your request on the basis of its genuineness and merits. Once approved, you can file ITR return of past years. Remember that capital loss can be carried forward only when a return is filed on or before the due date, whereas long-term capital loss can be set off only against long-term capital gain and can be carried forward for 8 assessment years. If you have received any advance or arrears of your salary income, then income tax allows you to claim relief under Section 89, subsection 1. This is because there could be a change in the effective tax rate due to change in the year of receipt. In order to claim relief under this section, the taxpayer must file Form 10E before filing ITR. This can be done through the income tax login account itself. No, interest paid on personal loans cannot be claimed as deduction under Chapter 6A. No, you cannot claim deduction under Section 80 TTB for FD taken from NBFC. No, the gains on redemption of ELSS funds are taxable under the head income from capital gains according to their holding period, that is long-term or short-term holding period, and are not exempt. Only the investment in ELSS is allowed as deduction under Section 80C. A lot of you mistake thinking that the entire TDS amount reflected in Form 26AS can be claimed as refund. You get a refund only if your actual tax liability while filing return is less than the tax deducted from your income. This means you have paid excess tax to the government. You must file an income tax return to claim the refund. So you have to first compute your tax liability after considering all the income sources and deductions. If your income tax liability is less than the TDS deducted, then you can claim a refund for the same. Yes, you must pay tax on crypto transactions as capital gains, else you might receive a notice. LTA cash voucher scheme can be claimed on purchases of both goods and services which have a GST of 12% or more. So yes, you can claim for services under LTA cash voucher scheme. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching it. We tried to compile the commonly asked FAQs to us and answer them. Hope this video was helpful to you. Before we end, we would like to give a shout out to Sudipta Dasgupta, Ricky Bhatia and Pooja for asking questions in the comment section. Also, thanks to all our commenters and subscribers for asking queries that also help others to learn. So if you have any more questions, then please ask in the comment section below. Also, do like, share and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Do not forget to claim the free giveaway. Link is in the description box. Stay tuned for more such updates. Bye-bye. Take care.